With our knees coming as wide as the mat, toes coming together to touch, send the sits bones back towards the heels with the palms extended in front. Connecting the third eye. Maybe begin to rock side to side. And just take a moment to come in tune with your breath. Come in tune with your body. Finding stillness. Setting an intention for your workout today, whether it's to release energy, whether it's to gain energy. Whatever your physical body is needing today, that is what we want to fill it with. That and gratitude and positivity. Take a deep inhale through your nose, filling up from the low belly, coming all the way up into the chest, holding for a moment at the top with an open mouth exhale. Happy Tuesday. One more deep inhale, filling up, filling up, filling up. With an open mouth exhale. Picking up your right hand, placing it on top of the left and walking it to the far left side of your space. Really take a moment to allow this right side body to open. Feeling the sensation down the rib cage, in the intercostal muscles. Take a deep inhale, filling up, filling up. With an open mouth exhale, let it all go. Inhale, come back through the center of your space. And as you exhale, take it to the far right side with the left hand ending on top of the right. Feel the sensation down the left side body, the opening, the expanding. With each inhalation, finding length, finding space, and with each exhalation, finding more depth. One more deep inhale. Open mouth exhale. Coming back to the center of your space, sliding the palms underneath the shoulders, coming into a tabletop. We wag our tail side to side. Take a moment. Let's go through a few rounds of cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale. Exhale, we round. Press the earth away. We tuck the toes. Really dome out through the body. Inhale through cow pose. And exhale through cat pose. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Coming into a neutral tabletop, picking up your left hand, placing it in front of the face. Inhale, open the right arm, opening away from the earth. Rolling out through the wrist for the count of 3, 2, 1. We reverse that circle for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, find length, find space. As you exhale, thread the needle, taking that right shoulder down to the mat, the left hand to the top left corner of your mat. Take 3 deep inhalations and exhalations, releasing in that shoulder, finding the connection, finding your intention, finding the connection to the breath. One more deep inhale. Open mouth exhale. Sliding that left palm underneath the shoulder, press firmly into the mat. Inhale, reopen and extend, and then slowly come back down to a tabletop. Maybe wag your tail side to side. Take your weight forward and back. And then coming back to a neutral tabletop, take the right hand underneath the face. Inhale, lift the left arm, opening to the left side of your space. Rolling out through that left wrist for the count of 3, 2, 1. We reverse for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale, find length, find space. Exhale, thread the needle. Take the left shoulder down to the mat, the right hand to the top right corner. Close the eyes. Take 3 full rounds of breath here. Allow that shoulder to open. Find where you might be holding tension. Another deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Sliding that right shoulder back, or the palm right underneath that right shoulder. Inhale, reopen, re-extend. As you exhale, bring it back, shoulder or palms under shoulders. Taking it to a downward facing dog, we tuck the toes, lift the hips, send it to a downward dog, treading it out, maybe walking out through your dog. Maybe you've been sitting at a desk all day. Maybe you've been standing in your kitchen, I don't know. But maybe just treading it out, waking up the back sides of the legs, keeping the sits bones aiming towards the sky. Maybe you've been holding a baby all day. Maybe there's just a lot of things you've been doing. And you just need to walk your downward dog. How about that, friends? Take a few rounds of breath. And when you feel it's time and you're ready, take it into some stillness. Take 3 full rounds of breath here. Really allow the hamstrings to open. The sits bones aim towards the sky. The fingertips really active and pressing the earth away, activating in your lats. Making sure that your shoulders aren't coming up toward your ears, but you're really extending and pressing your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more full rounds of breath. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Last deep breath, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, come high onto the ball mounds of the heels. As you exhale, lower the heels back, downward dog. Inhale, you elevate. Exhale, you lower. We're gonna go for 8. Breathing for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Walk the feet right behind the wrist. Grab opposite elbows. Sway side to side in your ragdoll. Really release the crown of the head. Maybe sway side to side. Maybe forward, back. 2 more full rounds of breath here. Maybe you release the elbows and you interlace the fingers at the behind your back and then open and roll the shoulder heads forward. Maybe that stretch calls to you. Maybe you want to stay in your ragdoll. Honor where you're at today. Showing gratitude to where your body is at in this very moment. 2 more full rounds of breath. Finding stillness with a generous bend into the knee. If you have your hands interlaced behind your back, release them back forward. And if you have opposite elbows, release them to the earth. If you have any low back injuries, you're going to do a reverse swan dive, engaging through your core, engaging through your back, coming all the way up to standing. If not, we're going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, making our way to standing. Shake it out, wiggle it out. We're gonna ditch our mats. We're gonna come back to the mat for our core work at the end. But for now, and I'm gonna fix you all. There we go. For now, we're gonna make our way to standing. I'm gonna put you guys back a little bit because then that way you guys can see me come all the way. Perfect. Awesome. All right, yay. All right, grabbing your bar and then turning your music up, something pumpy, something fun, something luxurious and like super like oonta, oonta, oonta. If I had a DJ, I would create all the music, all the things. All right, coming into a first position, the heels come together to kiss, taking the arms out to the side with your lightweight or your canned good. You're gonna have your palm directly in, not in the same line as your shoulder, I would say like in your peripheral vision. So slightly diagonally forward. The heels are together to kiss. The core is nice and engaged. We double plie, and stretch. Now as you double plie, you want your tailbone to go heavy down towards the earth. Think shoulders over ear, or ears over shoulders over hips. Shoulders over ears. Oh my goodness, listen to me. Get it right, Kristen. We're gonna double pump for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse and a pulse. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more round. Let's go, let's go. We keep it pulsing just like the waves. We're pulsing. The waves are blowing forward and back, and we're just, yes, staying grounded and rooted to the bottom of the sea. We're gonna go for 8, 7, 6, tight core, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the bottom of the plie, elbow pulses in, press away. It pulls in, and away. For 8, breathing, 7, 6, you've got it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We pulse the elbow in. Pull it in. You're really pulling. The tailbone's heavy. The ears are over the shoulders, over the hips. Core nice and engaged. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cactus the arm. We plie pulse. Plie pulse. You've got it. Breathing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the bottom of the plie, double pulse the arm up, pulse it, pull it down. Up, pull down. And up, pull down. And up, pull down. 4 more for 4. Breathing. 3, you've got this. 2, 3 pounds becomes 1,000 pounds so quickly. Last 1. And up. Beautiful. Take your hand to the waist. Smiles on the face. We pulse it out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We did it. It is amazing how fast that lightweight becomes super heavy. Oh my goodness. Woo. Keep it pulsing. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outside high heel. Put that outside high heel on. Make sure that the weight is going towards the big and second toe, not towards the pinky toe. You don't want to do what's called sickling in your foot. Keep the core set nice and tight. Keep that tailbone nice and heavy, straight up and down. Don't let that chest fall forward. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That heel lowers, inside lift. Inside lift. Now don't rock those hips side to side. Just going straight up, straight down. As if we were an animal on a carousel. They wouldn't shake their hips side to side. No, no, no. They would go straight up and straight down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels lower to the ground. Arm comes first on avant, right above the navel. The heels are going to lift. You're going to stay in demi-plie. The arm is going to raise to fifth on O. You lower the heels, you lower the arm. You lift the heels, you lift the arm, but you stay in a plie. So a nice triangle shape. If we were a puppet, like a little marionette, our wrists would be attached to our heels. We go for 8, 7, you've got it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm stays fifth high overhead. Step the heels in together to touch, taking pressure off of the Achilles tendon. We pulse up and down, burning through the quads, keeping the core nice and tight. We go for 8, knees in line with toes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bursting open, big second position, hand to the waist, smile on the face. Now, take and heel-toe the feet a little bit further apart from one another. When you come into a second position, again, the knees should be in line with toes. The torso should not be forward. The tailbone should not be back. Everything in line. Hand on the waist, smile on the face. Here we go. We're going to go down, double pulse, and up, and down. Double pulse, and up. Nice and slow. Imagine that resistance. Imagine if we had one of those resistance bands tied to our stomach and rooted to the ground. What would that feel like? What would that resistance be like? Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. For 8, breathing. 7, 6, we've got it. For 5, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the bottom of the plie, pulse, and pulse. Take it 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more round. Let's go, let's go. Let's burn those quads, burn those thighs. We can do it. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand straight up. Take your outside arm out with the weight. Take a deep inhale with your nose. As you exhale, you're going to plie your inside leg, keeping your outside leg straight. You're going to tap the weight down towards the ankle. Slowly come up and pull. Plie and tap. Slowly come up and pull. We go for 8. Breathing. 7, 6. You've got it. Imagining you're listening to Lady Gaga and she's bumping. She's jamming it. She's mic dropping it. You can do it. 3 more. For 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Heel toe the feet together. First position, arm en bas. Stand up nice and tall. Squeeze the glutes. Beautiful job. Grab a sip of water and let's try the other side. I mean, let's not try the other side. Like, we'll do the other side. But you know, only the best. Only the best that your body can do today. I needed that water. It is hot in Southern California today. Whew. All right. First position in the legs. Everything pulls up and in. Taking the arm out to the side again, not in the same line, slightly forward. You should be able to see it out of your peripheral vision. Double plie, pulse, and stretch. Plie, pulse, and stretch. Now, as you plie, pulse, not as if there's already 1,000 things to remember, but another thing to put in your basket of tools of remembrance for this bar journey is you don't want your heels to roll forward when you're doing a demi-plie. Yeah, so you're not like this. See how that feet, no. You want the knees to glide over the toes, tight core. We go for 8, breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse at the bottom, pulse at the bottom. Again, coming back to that. It's like very ethereal. I don't know, like floating. Maybe it's a bubble. Maybe we're bubbles today and we're just floating in the wind. I don't know. Little pulses, whatever you need to imagine. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to the bottom of the plie, staying nice and tight in the core. Knees in line with toes, a beautiful diamond shape in the legs. Elbow pulses in, press away. Pulse it in, and away. We go for 8, breathing. 7, 6, we've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse it in. Pulse it in. You've got it. Breathing. In through the mouth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can do it for 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, 1,000 pounds. Coming out to that cactus, pulling everything in. You pulse, pulse, pull it down. And a pulse, pulse, and pull. And a pulse, pulse, stay low. And those legs, I know, I want to let them up too, but we got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. We go for 8. You can do it. 7. Yep, let's go. 6, 5, 4. Whoop, whoop. 3, 2, 1. Hand on the waist. Smile on the face. Pulse it out through the legs. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm sweating too. I'm drenched. It's a hot one. We've got it though. Just think of all the detox, all the beautiful, wonderful things that you're just pulling out. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to the bottom of the plie, lifting up that outside heel, making sure the weight's going towards that big toe. We pulse. Again, not rocking side to side in those hips, but going straight up and down. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're jamming out to your favorite workout mix. You're loving your life on a Tuesday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That heel goes down, inside heel lifts. Keep that pulse going. Keep that same rhythm going. You got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels lower to the ground. Stay in a generous demi-plie. Arm comes first on avant directly over the navel. We lift both heels. The arm comes high to 5th. We lower both heels. We lift and lower. Now as you lift your arm, you don't want your shoulders to tickle your earrings. So really make sure you're pulling those shoulder blades down and away from your ears. For 8, breathing, 7, and 6, we've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come high onto the demi point. Send the heels together to kiss, and we pulse in the knees. Pulse in the knees. Pull the navel in. We've got it. Tight, tight core. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more round. Let's keep going. Let's keep this pulse going. We got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We burst it out to second position. Hand to the waist. Smile on the face. Pull the navel in. Double pulse. Make sure the knees go in line with toes. Double pulse. Pulse. Slowly pull. And a pulse. Pulse. We pull. Go for 8. Breathing. 7. 6. We've got it. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We pulse. And a pulse. And a pulse. We go for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more round. Let's go, let's go. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen out that outside arm. Take a deep inhale. We're going to take the outside arm, plieing in the inside leg. Keeping the outside leg straight. You tap and slowly pull it up. Slowly tap, slowly pull it up. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. For 8, breathing. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring the legs in, shake it out. Good job. Grab a sip of water. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It is super hot. Hot, hot, hot. Alrighty. Go ahead and take one more minute to drink that water. Anyways, now that all the crises are averted, let's go ahead and face our bar. You're gonna grab your resistance band. I would say a medium resistance band for this one, and not if you have the fabric ones and the rubbery ones. Go for the rubbery one, not for the fabric one. We'll do the fabric one when we get down on the floor. So you're gonna come facing your bar, and you're gonna take the band around the tops of your feet, and you're gonna stand on it. Now, keeping the feet about hips width distance apart, you're gonna take the foot out to the side so that the weight is on, so you're standing either on the left or the right, it doesn't matter, whichever one first. And you're gonna double pulse it side with the kneecap facing front. Then you're gonna outwardly rotate it in the hip, and the kneecap should face the side, and then you're gonna pulse it side. Then you turn it back in and pulse side, turn it out, and out, turn it in, pulse it out, turn it in, and out. So you're turning it out, double pulse, turn it in, double pulse. I just said that backwards as I'm doing it. We go for 8, breathing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it in, turn it inward. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out, pulse it out, pulse it out. We've got it. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in, parallel hip width distance apart, taking it to the other side. Double pulse it side, turn it out, double pulse. Turn it in, double pulse. Turn it out, double pulse. Turn it in, double pulse. We've got it. Go for 8. Breathing. 7, 6. We've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep it turned in, pulse it out. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've got it. 3, 2, 1. Turn it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We've got it for 2, 1. Oh my gosh, shake it out. Take some big circles. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That one deserved like all the whoops. That one was a lot. Woo! Alrighty, I'm gonna turn to the side on this one, but you're still gonna face your bar. We're gonna take the band and we're gonna put it around our ankles this time. So right around the ankles, standing on the bar. Now, as I've explained in the past, anytime you do a tendu derriere or you're extending your leg backwards in a ballet-inspired fitness class, it's going to be a little bit different than your yoga-inspired fitness classes. So, when the leg goes backward, your torso slightly comes forward because it has to make room in your low back for that leg. Because in theory, it would go all the way up into a penché, right? So, with your feet parallel, 6th position, hips width distance apart, you're going to tendu that left or the right leg back, flex the right foot towards the face. Both hip bones face forward, so don't outwardly rotate. Keep it warrior 3 style like my yogis. Double pulse and slowly bring the feet together, hip width distance apart. Slowly pulse, hips width distance. We're going to go for 8, breathing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We pulse it up. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Keep both hip bones facing forward. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more round. Come on, come on. Push it out. Push it out. Energy through that heel. Tight, tight core. We've got this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand again, hips width distance apart. Shake it out into the heels. Shake it out into the legs. Pull the navel into the spine. Still have energy on the band, so a little bit of tautness. And we're going to elevate with our feet in 6th position. Slowly lower. Elevate and lower. Elevate and lower. Tight core. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, as you're doing these releves, they are not the same as calf raises. You're lifting up through the kneecaps. You're squeezing the glutes. The core is nice and engaged. We go for 8, 7, 6, keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now changing the weight over to the opposite leg. Take the torso slightly forward. Double pulse. The opposite toe flex back to the face. Come back to 6th position. Hips width distance apart. Double pulse. Warrior 3 style legs. Slowly bring it in together. Double pulse and in. Double pulse and in. We go for 8. Breathing. 7, 6. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, come on. 4, 8, 7, 6. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet hips width distance apart. 6th position, parallel. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Slight tuck to the chin. Ears still in line with shoulders, in line with hips. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go again. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. All right, we're not stretching our calves out yet. We're going to move this band directly above the knees. Band comes directly above the knees, and we're going to come onto the forearms. Now, don't let the tailbone go out to the back. Keep that tailbone tucked, pulled in. Generous bend into the knees. Your forehead can go on top of your hands or on your forearms. You're going to pick up that right leg and really plie the left leg. Both hip bones still facing down. Double pulse, knees together. Double pulse, knees together. We go for 8, breathing. 7, 6, both hip bones down, pull that navel in. Generous plie on that left leg. Imagine you're kicking the ceiling and you have chalk on the bottom of your heel. You want that chalk to make that same dot every single time. For 5, 4, 3, we've got it, don't stop for 2, and 1, pulse it up, tight core. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more round for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our knees come together, a fire hydrant, double pulse to the side, Slowly bring it in. Now, we're still in a generous demi-plie on that standing leg. Double pulse, bring it in. Double pulse, bring it in. For 8, 7, we've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. We go for 8, 7, 6. We've got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come to a generous demi-plie, picking up the opposite leg. Double donkey kick to the sky. Bring it in. Double donkey kick. Bring it in. Double pulse. Again, come back to where your tailbone is. Come back to pressing evenly in the 4 corners of the standing leg. Pull the belly button into the spine. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. For 5, 4, 3, we've got it. 2, 1, pulse it up, pulse it up. Make that exact same dot on that ceiling. Come into a generous demi-plie on the standing leg. We're burning it out together, y'all. We've got this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come together. Double fire hydrant. Pulse, pulse. Slowly bring it in. Double pulse and in. For 8, breathing. 7, you've got it. 6, 5, 4, come on, come on, come on. For 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up, pulse it up. We go for 8, 7, 6. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hallelujah. We made it. I know. I'm drenched. That one was like, woo! Take a moment. Stretch it out. Sigh it out. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Woo-hoo-hoo. Remove that band. Grab a sip of water, friends. Whew, it is well earned, well deserved. Lots of hard work, lots of sweat. We're getting it. We're working it today on this hot Tuesday. Alrighty. We have one more last little push. Turn on some kind of song that makes you go boom, 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 boom. Raise the roof. Whatever you gotta do. And grab your weights, because we're gonna do some arms. All right, coming into a generous chair. You wanna pull that navel in again. You don't wanna stick your tailbone out and let your chest come forward. You want that tailbone super heavy, knees in line with toes, arms, roll, shoulders down and away from the ears, a slight incline. When you pulse in the legs, you really want that weight back into your heels. Maybe you float the toes. We're gonna pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back into your heels. Pull that tailbone nice and heavy. Tricep extension. Tricep extension. Really try to control the weight and the gravity coming in. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. You've got it. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up and back, up and back. Pulse it up and back. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more round. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Pulse it in. Bring those arms in. Pulse it out in the legs. We got it. Go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, weight into the heels, heavy tailbone, arms down facing one another. slowly bring them together. Inhale, slowly exhale. Deep inhale, slowly exhale. For 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Pulse it out in the legs. Good job. Weight back into the heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stand up, shake it out. Keep hold of those weights. Last thing before we go back down to the ground. Turning out, first position. Roll the shoulders down so that they just hang by your side. 32 releves, first position. Keep your core nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up through the kneecaps. Inhale, we lift the heels. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. For 5, 6, 7, 8. Again for 1, 2, 3. You've got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 16. You've got it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, this is it. Last 8. 7, you've got it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Ditch the weights. Actually, don't ditch them too far. Keep your weights and your ball, but you're going to meet me back down on the mat. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So let's pull our mats out. Pulling the mat out. And we're going to come onto our sits bones, but have your weights super close and handy. Taking a few roll-ups with our ball. Feet about hips-width distance apart. Sit up nice and tall, a slight tuck of the chin. So anytime we're doing core, you really want to come in tune with that Pilates, that Windsor Pilates idea of that tuck in the chin. The tuck in the chin doesn't mean cut off the airway. It just basically means get your ears in line with your shoulders. Keep the ball nice and tight between the palms, so energy in between the palms. Take a deep inhale, find length, find space. As you exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, come all the way up. Slowly roll it down, and we come up. Tight core. Really try to keep the thighs stable. So imagine that you have a yoga block in between your inner thighs. Press evenly in the four corners of the feet. For 5, we breathe. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Step the heels closer in towards the sits bones. Keep the shoulders off the mat. Slight tug of the chin. We pump through the hundreds. Keeping that chin towards the chest. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Every time the back of the hand comes closer to the mat, you snap that navel into the spine nice and tight. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little crunch. Little crunch. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remove that ball, take it down to the side, lay all the way down, shoulder blades on the mat. Pull the navel into the spine, get rid of that low curve in the low back. Pull the knees directly over the hips by pulling the navel into the spine. Inhale, we lengthen that right leg 6 inches off the ground. Exhale, pull it back in, tabletop. Opposite leg. Inhale, lengthen that left leg down. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, table. Really keep that navel pulled into the spine. Keep that low back attached to the mat. Keep treading through the legs. We've got this, y'all. We've got this. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. For 5, breathing, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Each leg, each leg. Hug your knees into your chest. Woo! Rock it side to side. Rock and roll the length of your spine all the way back up to seated. Sit up nice and tall. Take that ball to the low back, right where the glutes meet your mat. You're going to sit into the ball. You'll be able to find that nice little curve. And then squeeze the inner thighs together and have your heels planted firmly onto your mat. Grabbing your weight, you're going to roll your shoulders away from the ears. I want your elbows directly in line with the shoulders. So really pressing that weight so that you're engaging through the lats. Slight tuck of the chin, we pulse it back. Pulse. Every time you pulse it back, pull that navel in. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're really working through that top part of the abdominal wall. Pulling that navel into the spine. Keeping that chin towards the chest, ears in line with shoulders. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more round. Let's go, let's go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, woo! 3, we can do it. Come on, for 2. And 1. Hold it back, slight tuck of the chin. Right elbow only, and center. We go right, and center. Go for 8. Breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the back. Left elbow only. Take it back, center, and up, back, center. We breathe in and out. For 8, breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, woo! 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Little pulse and a pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall. Oh, we have made it, friends. All right, we're gonna do a super nice heart opening and abdominal stretch. If this isn't too intense for you, you can just take and do little tiny back arches, or just take maybe even a soft pillow. I recommend this one with the squishy ball because it feels amazing. All right, so sitting up, you want the squishy ball to go right between the shoulder blades. You're gonna extend the legs, and then you're gonna open the arms and allow the chest to lift. Allow the ball to support this back bend. Taking deep inhalations, deeply in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more full rounds of breath, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Again, deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more just because it feels amazing. Deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Rolling over off to the one side of the ball, and then just ditch the ball off to the side, hugging your knees up into your chest. We rock side to side, neutralizing all that beautiful work we've done in the spine, making everything feel set back in place again. Maybe we close the eyes, finding stillness. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Stay hold for the exhale. Keeping that right knee into the chest, lengthen the left leg long down the mat. Keep hold of that right leg with the left hand. Extend the right arm out to the side. Take a deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, supine twist. Maybe you take the gaze over to the same direction as that extended arm. Both shoulder blades staying attached to the mat. Taking deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Really allowing this stretch to settle. Coming back to that initial intention of your fitness practice today. Sending gratitude to your beautiful bodies and all that they are capable of. All the wonderful, magical energy that you've just created. Smiling to yourself for completing something today. For setting out on a journey and completing that 60-minute journey. One more deep inhale. Stay hold for the exhale. Inhale, both knees come back into the chest. Rock side to side, neutralizing all of that beautiful stretching out. And then coming and finding stillness back into the center. Lengthening out the right leg long, keeping hold of the left leg with the right hand. Lengthen the left arm out to the side. Take a deep inhale through your nose. As you exhale, gentle twist. Keeping the shoulder blades attached to the mat, grounded to the earth. Still smiling and sending yourself so much love. For pushing and powering through on this beautiful warm Tuesday. Or whatever day that you might be doing this exercise. Maybe you come back and do it again. I don't know. But just sending gratitude to yourself. One more deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, both knees come back to the center of your space. We rock side to side. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Hands come behind the hamstrings. Rock and roll the length of your spine once, twice, or 3 times. And then ending up in a tabletop position. Coming through, maybe wagging your tail, taking any last movement that calls to you. Finding stillness in your tabletop, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, sending it to a downward facing dog. Keeping this dog nice and still, just notice where this downward dog is in comparison to the first downward dog of class. Not with any judgment, just noticing. Notice what has let go, what has started to grip. Notice where the energy is going, where the oxygen, the breath is going. Really press those sit bones higher towards the sky, the chest coming closer to the tops of the thighs. One more deep inhale, finding length and space through the body. And holding through the exhale. Walking the feet behind the wrists through our ragdoll pose one more time. Coming up however is necessary in your back, whether it's your reverse swan dive or rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Finding your way to standing. Turning out to a first position, standing up, standing tall. Smiling to yourselves for finishing and completing this beautiful fitness practice. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. Tandoing your right leg to the side, arms come on O, fifth high, and we curtsy to ourselves and to our practice. And then we step and we curtsy to all of our virtual friends. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause. In light and love, namaste. All right, my